Now, as we celebrate Heritage Month this September, we as South Africans certainly can recognize the importance of history and its significance to the culture of a society. In fact, it reminds us of where society has been, how it's grown, how it's evolved, and also speaks to the innovations over the years.
Exactly. Well, certain cities in the world, like Istanbul, for instance, are full of ancient sites with incredible stories to tell, as Zoe discovered on her latest travel adventure.
In her exploration of Turkey, Zoe discovered the old capital, a side of Istanbul brimming with history and culture that harkens back to the Ottoman Empire and its rich heritage.
If there's one thing not to be missed in Istanbul, it is the Hagia Sophia. It's over 1,500 years old and it's been a place of worship for pagans, Christians and Muslims alike. Some consider it to be the eighth wonder of the world. Couldn't understand why everyone made such a big fuss about it until I saw it with my own eyes. Walking inside, I was completely blown away.
In its long history, the Hagia Sophia has been a Christian cathedral and an Islamic mosque. With the creation of a secular Turkish republic in 1935, the Hagia Sophia became a museum.
Soraya, there's so much history wrapped up in these walls. What are some of the most impressive features of the Hagia Sophia?
On the main edge of the wall, we see the Virgin Mary with the Jesus Christ on his hands. We see a niche for the Muslims added during the Ottoman Empire period. And one of the most important things that we need to look at, one of the best calligraphic samples of the Islamic art.
Amidst the mix of religious artworks and structures, the mosaics in the upper gallery are awe-inspiring.
I love the mosaics with their intricate details, and despite the Hagia Sophia's constant renovations, these have survived for centuries. And what I like particularly about this one, it's an 11th century mosaic that has Christ in the middle, surrounded by Emperor Constantine and his wife, my namesake, Empress Zoe, and our name means life in Greek. The Hagia Sophia is such an iconic building, and to preserve it as best as possible, it's pretty much always under restoration, small sections of the museum. Regardless of the construction, it did not take away from that feeling you felt when you walked in and you looked up and you saw these beautiful ceilings.
Next to the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul's main square is the Sultan Ahmet Mosque, better known as the Blue Mosque. It was built in the 17th century and is recognizable by its domes and 6 minarets.
The Topkapı Palace was built about 550 years ago when the Ottomans defeated the Romans. We were granted special access to film behind the palace doors, but this is definitely a destination you need to add to your travel bucket list.
The palace was the political center of the Ottoman Empire between the 15th and 19th century and could house 5,000 residents.
The palace is divided into 4 courtyards, all serving a different purpose. To this day, the first courtyard is still open to the public. We're in the second courtyard where administrative business was handled. The third courtyard is the most important one, where matters of the state was discussed as well as decisions made. And my personal favorite, the fourth courtyard, is where the Sultan got to spend his private time with his family and friends.
Over 400 years, each sultan added a section or hall to the palace, and its architecture is predominantly Middle Eastern.
It really is a social environment, and I think that's something that Turks love to do, is they love to be social. This is such a breathtaking view, and one of the unique things about its location is that it's almost completely surrounded by the sea. It's got the Marmara, it's got the Bosphorus, as well as the Golden Horn. I feel like I'm channeling my inner princess.
Every princess needs a great place to rest. The 5-star Ajwa Hotel is centrally located to Istanbul's great sights and offers comfort and luxury.
Arriving at the Ajwa Hotel, it looked how I pictured Istanbul to be. Walking into my room, there was the most beautiful bathroom. The tiles in the shower just took my breath away. The entire room was spacious, and they really paid attention to detail.
The ornate rooms boast handcrafted furnishings and beautiful views that make guests feel like royalty.
The breakfast spread for me was a great introduction to how the Turkish love their cuisine. I love the fact that there are so many options to choose from. I'm used to eating one set big breakfast. They have lots of little options, and I think for me, just having the choice to pick and choose what I wanted for breakfast was the winner.
A taste of the sumptuous history of Turkey can make you feel like you've traveled to a different era. So why not widen your world and come experience the beauty of Istanbul with Turkish Airlines?
Wow, that's amazing. Hey?
Beautiful.
I wish I was there.
Love it.
Well, would you like to enjoy exploring Turkey as much as Zoe did?
Yes.
Well, me too. Come on, put it there. Yes. Well, Club Travel is offering an 8-night package that will introduce you to some of Turkey's most special locations. And they're offering it to Expresso viewers for only 12,170 Rand. Now, for more information and to book your trip to Turkey, visit clubtravel.co.za.
And of course, there is more where you can stand a chance of winning a trip to Turkey, to Istanbul. And of course, all you then have to do is visit our Expresso Morning Show Facebook page and tell us why you would love to explore this place, this beautiful place, so much. It includes 2 flights and a 3-night stay in the beautiful city, and you'll get to check it out there. So go to our Expresso Morning Show Facebook page and tell us why you'd love to explore Turkey so much.
Turkish Airlines, widen your world.